Welcome to America News.
AfPak WarImage by DVIDSHUB Permission Details DMCA. The location of Pakistan is a territorial landscape between India and Afghanistan, strategically most renowned countries in the chess game of the global politics. This location not only highlights the Pakistani strategic importance but also urges India to forge cordial relations with every sitting regime in Kabul. This approach leads towards the misperceived developments in the region which simultaneously result in the absence of tranquil and stable milieu. However, it is rationally required to think on the emerging scenarios in the wake of the present Indian presence in the decision-making circles of Kabul. Accordingly, it is obvious to observe some diversified occurrences due to the said fact in the days to come. First, India would undertake the sneaky involvement in Afghanistan. It would ensure to congeal its bastion in Kabul and will attempt to win over the wits and minds of the Kabul government. It will also make sure to remove the expected hindrances from the opposite side. Second, with vigorous bastion in Afghanistan, it would make possible to garner the terrorist organizations in Balochistan in order to exacerbate the Pakistani Baluch-based security situation. It recently appeared in Geneva to propagate Free Balochistan. Thus, it is evident that the surreptitious pathways against Balochistan-based stability will likely increase. Third, the CPEC is considered as a fate-changer in Pakistani economic sphere. Ultimately, this opportunity will make Pakistan economically robust, which is perceived by India as a fork in their ways to hegemonize the region. For that reason, Afghanistan-based encampment of Indian secret services would increase to disrupt CPEC by igniting the suburban areas from Gwadar up to Kunjarab. Fourth, India would try to realize its cold start-like planes to cripple Pakistani deterrent. Accordingly, it may undertake a surgical option. It may also instigate a third party such as its strategic partners to preempt for diffusing Pakistani deterrence capabilities. Fifth, New Delhi with like-minded powers may undergo a plan to use all technical means to sabotage Pakistani ballistic missiles capabilities. These options will be employed to undermine Pakistan's capabilities so that the secret agendas on the western borders may freely be accomplished. Sixth, there may be heinous involvement in making Pakistan internally derailed. PTI versus PMLN are a spectrum which can be utilized as a policy to polarize the nation. Pakistan's ethnic and sectarian divergence can also be exploited. Under the scenario of the internal polarization, the final round of confrontation may be ushered. Subsequently, the western and eastern frontiers might be depicting as the venue of limited but surgical expeditions from Indian side. Summary: Afghanistan as Indian bastion is considered as an absolute vulnerability in Pakistani national security. On the other hand, Indian decision-making junta is using the threatening language and reiterating the options of surgical strikes against secret targets in Pakistan. That is why Pakistani institutions are sensitive and are in exigency situation in order to cope with the likely threats. Muhammad Irfan has authored books 1. The Global Peace and 2. Fighting a Menace. He is an internationally recognized scholar. He has presented his papers in national and international conferences. He is also a freelance journalist and more. The petition site: the views expressed in this article are the sole responsibility of the author and do not necessarily reflect those of this website or its editors. Want to post your own comment on this article?